What is up, guys? Neumatix here. Today we're going to be doing something a little different than usual. Today I want to go ahead and talk about a couple things that have been really hyped up in Minecraft of lately. As you know, the release of 1.13 came out with a bunch of new updates. As you can see all around me, all the cool stuff that's been added, as well as biomes, shipwrecks, dolphins, all that kind of stuff. I'll go and go over more of that in a little bit. But we also have the release of Hermitcraft Season 6 with all the top YouTubers that play Minecraft like Mumbo Jumbo, Grian, Welsh Knight, Exumavoid, and Scar. Some really cool, and a bunch more of them that I actually watch all the time. It's some really cool stuff. And it all has to do with all of this stuff that came with version 1.13. Now, this is all cool and everything, but if you know me, you know that I'm the type of Minecrafter that loves to play with mods. Well, the fact of the matter is, right now, mods are not huge right now. Oh, I was about to be pulled down. Yeah, that's another cool feature that's added. What was that? Oh, it was a dolphin! Hey, it's a dolphin! That is so cool! This is actually the first time I've ever been into a 1.13 world, so this is all new to me, having all of this stuff all around me, the dolphins, the fish swimming, and the fact that you could go ahead and hit them in order to get something, I believe. If I can... There we go. Oh, I guess a fist isn't good enough. And the fact that items float up to the top. But anyways, I'm getting a little off track here. We are going to go over all that other stuff pretty soon anyways, if you haven't seen all the cool stuff that's been added. But the fact of the matter is, mods are not very huge right now. In fact, there are only 14 mods that have even been updated to version 1.13. And they're not some of the big mods either. I mean, we have Ender Compass, Hydrophobia, Get Back to Home, and Icy Meet You. I believe that's one. And we have a couple more. But yeah, like I said, only about 14 mods in total. So we are going to be waiting for probably a little bit and for the other ones to go ahead and catch up, if they catch up at all, because as you know, some mod authors have really busy schedules and they can't always get to the mods in time in order to update them like everyone wants. But this also comes to another point, is 1.13 brings in all these new updates and features that mod authors could be completely jumping on right now. Now check this out, a drowned. That's the first time I've seen one of these guys too. That is so crazy. Oh, that sounds gross. But so all these new features brought in with shipwrecks, the drowned, dolphins, fish, items floating up to the top. There are so many new things added that could be tremendous for new or current mod authors to go and bring some more life into the game. Now, I'm not saying that there isn't enough already. Oh, this is cool. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Now, I'm not saying that there isn't enough already added to the game. I mean, honestly, there is so much more content in Minecraft that you could just be exploring for tons of shipwrecks. You could just be trying to get the trident or that new conduit, I believe it's called. It's a new thing that I actually have no idea what it does. So I actually need to figure that out. And I've been tempted, even though I won't be able to have any mods installed. Well, a couple of them at least. But I've been tempted to just go ahead and just dive right into a survival world. But I know for a fact, after a while, I'm going to want to go ahead and download some mods. And hopefully by that time, some mod authors will have already updated a lot of their stuff. Now, some of the ideas I was thinking of, and another thing to know is, I don't know if you guys have known, I haven't really put it out on my channel that much, but I'm also a game designer, and I've also been able to code in C#. I've never really dealt with Java too much, but it's not too much difference once you get the hang of everything. And I've thought about making my own mod, and I've been wondering what I could go ahead and add to the game for version 1.13 to go ahead and add some more to it. I mean, how cool would it be with the new dolphins in the game if you could go ahead and, like, I don't know, put a lead on them and have them swim and drag you around anywhere you want to go. Maybe have them as a pet. You know, we don't really have any pets other than the wolf and the ocelot. Those are the only two. Maybe we need a pet for the ocean. I mean, with all of these new features being added, that would actually just make a lot of sense. The only problem I see possibly with new mods being updated to 1.13 and even new mods that are just meant for 1.13, that means many other versions of Minecraft, the older versions, are going to be kind of obsolete, which is going to force all the mod authors to go and update their stuff to 1.13 for everyone to be playing with. Which isn't really a bad thing if you really think about it, having a bunch of people already up to 1.13, so they can enjoy all the content everyone else is. And honestly, this is such a big update, I wouldn't see why you would want to play any other version. I mean, really now, we have schools of fish, the new drowned mobs that can just go ahead and attack you during the day, doesn't matter if it's day or night. Cave systems in the oceans, new biomes. If you could tell the difference between this water and this water over here, leading out that way, we have new coral, we have shipwrecks that we can go ahead and explore, and we even have swimming animations. I mean, come on, how cool is this? All of these new features implemented in Minecraft 1.13, there's so much to do, so much to explore, so many new features to go ahead and try out. Like, the fact that there's different biomes, I didn't even know that coming into this world. I didn't know that there was 2 different kinds of oceans, and I didn't know that, actually I just read up before going and jumping into this, that dolphins could go ahead and play with items that you drop. The fact that items go ahead and float to the top instead of just going all the way down to the bottom, very annoyingly, which is actually kind of bad for me because I used to use the ocean in order to drop my items and forget about them so they go ahead and disappear later. So I'm going to have to go and resort to the whole lava trick. Oh, and how could I forget the little turtles? That is something really cool. I mean, the dolphins and the turtles, really cool mobs that are introduced, and this was actually a pretty cool little world. The fact that I actually spawned near a shipwreck, I spawned near a big ocean, I spawned with next to turtles here, so really cool seed. Maybe I'll go ahead and put that in the description of what kind of seed this is. But anyways, so many cool things and features that you could be entertained for hours and hours in a whole new vanilla Minecraft world without really needing mods for a while. But like I said again, my whole thing is mods, so I'm definitely going to want to go ahead and make sure that I download any mods that get updated, especially the big ones, and I'm really looking forward to see if any mod authors are going to make any kind of new mods. I mean, if you really think about it, looking into the mod area in Curse or Forge, there isn't a lot of new stuff, at least not what I've seen, anything really big being blown up, but I could totally see a lot of new mods being blown up incredibly because of this update. And the fact that, okay, let's go ahead and just jump right into Hermitcraft. Okay, Hermitcraft Season 6 has just released. Really cool stuff. Really cool Minecrafters that are in there that I watch all the time, like Mumble Jumbo, Green, all those guys. Really cool stuff. And the fact that they're going to just go ahead and jump into Minecraft without any kind of mods themselves. I mean, I understand some of them, like Green and maybe Mumble, because Mumble does a lot of redstone. Green's, he's just more of a builder, and he's not actually used to the later versions of Minecraft anyways. So that's a whole new thing about it. And I mean, honestly, congrats on Green getting into the server. Like, finally he accepted it. That is some really cool stuff because he's awesome. I really like his builds. But the fact that they're going to go ahead and go into the season brand new, starting off and building a whole bunch of cool stuff with all the new updates and showing us all some pretty cool content, because you know, out of all of those guys, after watching a bunch of them, they're going to be coming up with some really cool stuff that a lot of us probably aren't even going to figure out right away. I mean, some of us maybe, definitely, like, I forget who it was. There was another YouTuber who figured out that leaves now produce a redstone signal, which is just nuts. Imagine all the crazy redstone contraptions you could go ahead and do with that now. But I'm really looking forward to that. And one thing, guys, that I just felt would be so amazing is to ever get invited to that server. I mean, that would be one of the most honorable things I think ever, is being a Minecraft YouTuber to go ahead and get invited to play on that server with all of those guys, to go ahead and create some amazing content with all of them. That would be the dream, honestly. I mean, Minecraft is really cool playing on your own, but it's even more fun when you can go ahead and play this game with a bunch of friends to go ahead and create some really cool builds, maybe some new XP farms, some new content, new builds, and to just kind of explore together, and maybe kind of having a little bit of conflict every now and then. What was going on? Was it get pulled down? Maybe not. I don't know. There's bubbles coming out of that. Or no, that's me. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, that would be the dream, to go ahead and get invited to go ahead and play with those guys. That would just be so cool. But here's another really cool thing, is the fact that these guys are starting a new season, starting out new, and with this 1.13 update and the mods that could possibly be getting into the game in the future, I hope, fingers crossed, because being, you know, like I said, a big mod person for Minecraft, it's going to be bringing back a lot of Minecrafters. I feel that all of this is definitely going to bring back Minecrafters that maybe have dropped the game to go and play, dare I say, Fortnite. Yeah, I know who you are. I know you left Minecraft to play that, but it's okay. Because you know what? There's some really cool stuff in Minecraft for you to come back to and to go ahead and play with your friends to create some new stuff. And I feel like I'm saying stuff a lot. Sorry. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and hang out with you guys and talk to you about the hype that's been going on with version 1.13 and the release of Hermitcraft Season 6. I almost forgot the season. And I just kind of want to know, hey, will you guys go ahead and let me know down in the comments maybe which YouTuber you're going to be watching for Hermitcraft, and maybe your thoughts on a couple mods that you feel should be made for version 1.13, or maybe if you yourself are going to go ahead and jump into 1.13. That is a lot of saying 1.13. I mean, come on, there is so much to do in this new version of Minecraft. Even if you don't have the ability right now, of course, none of us have the ability to have any kind of mods. Would that really matter right now? Maybe not right away, but I feel after maybe a month or so, we're all going to be wanting to go ahead and download some mods again. At least I definitely will. So if you would, go and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like I said, just want to kind of hang out with you guys, talk to you guys a bit, what's been on my mind. And if you would, please leave a like on this video if you like the content, and subscribe to my channel to get content like this every week. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.